is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in on today's video. So as many of you guys know, in last week's video, or 2 weeks ago actually, my truck got stolen down at the UCC event 2018 down in Indianapolis. Very, very awful thing that could have happened that weekend. Didn't get to spend a whole lot of much time down there. Me and my dad actually grabbed a car and headed right back up here to Michigan. So haven't heard anything on the truck yet. We've called the detectives down there. Haven't got any response. We've left multiple voicemails and stuff. So overall, it's just been a terrible, terrible experience down there in Indianapolis. But we're trying to push forward. We're trying to move on. We got the insurance company working with us. We're getting everything figured out with that, as well as trying to figure out our newest tow vehicle. We need another vehicle. We got to get back on our feet. The race truck is not going to stop. Just because our truck got stolen, that doesn't mean that we're going to be stopping YouTube and race truck. We're selling the parts off of it and stuff. No, absolutely not. We are going to continue to push forward. We are going to continue to get stuff done on the race truck. And like I said, we had to go and find ourselves a new tow truck. So that's what today's video is going to be all about. We do have one update on the 12-valve Cummins that I'm going to go over, and then we are going to spend a lot of time. I want to talk to you guys about the newest truck that we went and picked up last week. We took last week off from YouTube, but we were working. We went and got this new truck, and I think you guys are going to like it. I don't know, though. We might just fix it and sell it. We might keep it. I'm on the fence, so after you guys watch this video, make sure you guys leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Should we keep it? Should we sell it? Go find another one, find a better one. I don't know. Leave a comment down below. Let's kick it off. Let's go take a look at the 12-valve. The weather report is a sunny day. Just kidding. It's going to rain all weekend. Luckily, it's warm. Humidity is through the roof, though. Let's go look at the 12-valve. So first things first, we got new tires on the rear. We actually had a tire blowout going down the highway, so we had opted to do 2 brand new tires on the rear. We took out our fender wells because this tire, when it blew, it just tore up this whole thing. So we ripped out our fender wheel wells here, and we got 2 brand new tires. The other thing that we knocked out last week was front shocks. So these front shocks, I will put a part number up. These are the shocks that you want to run with the Fleece Performance shock tower delete. So this plate here gets rid of this tower that sits on top of here, and then you remove your old shocks, and then you can put this the plate here, and then you have to run the shorter shocks. These are just your generic Monroe shocks. I will put a part number, like I said, so that if you guys want to do this, this is for stock height vehicle. You guys can go get these shocks and do the same thing. They look good, they perform good, so much happier. It rides so much better with these new shocks on here. Let's go around to the other side. And the other side. So one quick note about the shock tower deletes on the 12-valve. I sprayed those nuts down really like a bunch the past couple days before I even started that. It's really important that you do that. And the next thing I did was I heated them up one night and I broke them loose. I just kind of turned them a little bit and then sprayed them again and then tightened them back up. And then the next day they pretty much just came right off. I didn't have to worry about breaking off any studs or anything like that. But get yourself some breakaway and some heat, and you shouldn't have any issues at all. As well as down below where the shock bolt goes through, make sure you spray that down too, really good. When I put the new shocks in, because of how old the truck is and stuff, I actually shaved down the bushing just a little bit so that it slid right in. I didn't have to screw with any of that, not trying to spread open the piece down there on the bottom side. So just made it really simple, really easy. It was half an hour job and I was done. So, but it is very important. Make sure you guys spray that stuff down and get it heated up. So let's jump into what this video is all about. The new truck, potentially the new tow truck, I don't know. Make sure you guys leave a comment after we go check this thing out. I think you guys are going to like it. Here is the newest addition to the channel, Left Lane Diesels, guys. This is another 6.0 Power Stroke. You guys know we were going to be running another 6.0 Power Stroke. It is a crew cab short bed. So, 03. It does have the updated front clip on it, though. As you guys can see, it's got a Sinister diesel oil bypass system, as well as a coolant bypass system as well. This leaks, so that is something that we are going to address. We may just throw some stock stuff on there for now and sell this kit off. I'm not actually a big fan of it. These tires are 35s. You know, they're not perfect, but they are wore down. They still hold air. The truck does have a leveling kit on it. You can see the rears are a little bit more burned off. Obviously, the bed, we are going to have to address the bed. We are going to paint that. It does have rust in the cab corners here. I mean, this cab corner is pretty much just gone. So, I don't think that's something we're really going to address. I mean, we live in Michigan. I don't really care. You know, okay, it's going to rust because we live in Michigan. So, not a big deal to me. Inside, we have a black leather interior with a sunroof. It does have tint on all the windows except for that back window. We're going to finish that one up. The interior is one of the main reasons why I wanted to buy this truck. This is just an absolutely, I love this interior. All black like this. Leather with a sunroof. Absolutely just love the interior of this truck. This truck does have 277,000 miles on it. So it is up there in the miles, but the truck pretty much has no blow-by. So not too concerned about the mileage. So on the driver's side here, here's the other cab corner, which is pretty much gone. And then you guys look underneath here, and there is an Airdog lift pump, as well as a sump on the fuel tank. So that is another reason why I wanted to get this truck, is because it does have a few upgrades on it that do make a huge difference. So initially when I bought this truck, it had a massive oil leak coming from the turbo feed right there. So we addressed that right away. Also, the oil fill tube here was stripped out, so it was piston oil all over the place from there as well. And then the Icp sensor, which on an 03 is behind the turbo here, we addressed that. We got a new Icp sensor, resealed pretty much everything up here. We had to get new batteries for it, obviously. At one point, you guys can see that it had a massive up pipe leak. He's got discrete diesel, one-piece up pipes. It does have 190 cc 30% over nozzle injectors in it, so it does have bigger injectors in it. And then we actually put the turbo that we had in the back of the barn that had the KC10 blade with the 360 rebuild kit. We installed that back into here, so it does have the awesome whistle that everybody loves. So then last but not least on that truck, guys, was the transmission. The guy told me that he blew up the transmission. He had Tyrant tunes or something like that. He blew up the transmission. He had a buddy find one that had like 120K on it. He had his buddy install it, and the transmission was still acting up. The lines that feed and return from the pump were kinked. So that's something else that we addressed. We fixed those. I asked the guy, I was like, hey, how many miles did you have on this new transmission that you put in there? He said only like 5 miles and stuff. So I was like, man, the fluid doesn't smell. It doesn't have any issues there. Check codes on it. It needed a radiator. So I fixed that first. We had the one off the race truck. So we put the radiator off the race truck in there. And then fixed those kinked lines. Still, the transmission was having issues. So then we hooked up a scanner to it to see what kind of codes we were getting for the transmission. And it showed a output shaft speed sensor circuit fault. From what I understand, that's like one of the main inputs to know how fast the transmission is spinning as far for shifting and stuff. So we were still having major issues with the transmission. So I crawled underneath the truck and I reach up on top of the transmission, all the way in the back, where the output shaft speed sensor is, and the thing wasn't even plugged in. So we plugged it in, cleared the code, and we've driven the truck probably close to 50 miles now with no issues at all. We are going to do some of the basic stuff on that truck, like oil change, fuel filter change. We're going to change the Airdog filters, all of that. Proper maintenance when you buy a truck. We are going to take care of all of those things. But, I don't know. I love the interior. I love what's done to the truck. But, man, with how many miles that are on it, and then it's an 03, so it's got the oil system is a little bit, it's not as good as the 05 system. And then the leaf spring front end it's just a killer for me. So I have no idea if I want to just fix this truck and ship it down the road, sell it to somebody. You know, I'm sure there's a kid out there that would love to have this truck, you know, 190 30cc injectors. I mean, we're going to get a custom tune for it and stuff. So I don't know. You guys are going to have to leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Should we keep this truck? Should we fix it, sell it, and go find a new one? I don't know. Maybe we'll get a 6.7. I don't know. But as always, guys, thank you guys for tuning in and watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the newest tow truck, potentially a tow truck. Maybe it's just a flip truck. But as always, guys, leave a comment down below. Like this video. If you guys are new, thank you to all my new subscribers. We have been absolutely blowing up. We got a shout out from Loud and Proud on his channel. So huge shout out and thank you to him for boosting our channel a little bit. I want to personally say thank you to all of our new subscribers for being a part of Left Lane Diesels. And if you guys are new and you guys are just watching this video, you guys are missing out. Make sure you guys go down there, hit that subscribe button, be a part of Left Lane Diesels. We have a bunch of stuff to get done on the race truck engine. So stay tuned, subscribe, like, share, comment. Peace.